Hello everyone, this is Jotto, and welcome to Grinding the Ladder with Midrange Hunter. So we'll be playing about 30 minutes of games, I should imagine, for this particular video. I mean, at first I was just like, oh, I'll play 5 games. But when I did it with BK Buffet, I only got 3 in 45 minutes or something, because that deck was really slow. And Zoo was like 7 or 8. So, yeah. Just going off time as opposed to games. Now, legend ranking wise, it actually really doesn't matter, because unless it's over 3,000, even if it's close to 3,000, doesn't matter. Like, if they're in upper 3K, it's probably because they're messing around with new decks before the season ends, which is fine. I used to do that. So yeah, send back the explosive, and I think that's it. Ooh, Mad Scientist. That's actually probably a better turn too. Is it? Nah, I think Juggler into Scientist. Because I drew the Web Spinner, I think that's better. Because I can go Knife Juggler into Mad Scientist Web Spinner. Still debatable though. Shaman is a good matchup, I think. It's okay. I haven't played against that much of it. Well, less than I was expecting. Dragon Paladin has been basically food for this deck, which I've been very happy with because that deck is incredibly common right now. Yeah, positioning actually has no relevance in this deck whatsoever. Partly because, I mean, the ones playing Defender of Argus do have positioning things, and if you're running Defender, I would highly recommend you make sure you get your positioning correct. Haunted Creeper, my favorite freezing trap target, actually. This is so brutal. Like, this is basically removal. He's never going to replay that for 4 mana, unless his hand is terrible. In which case, well, I just tempo him to death, which I'm fine with. Fireguard Destroyer would suck. Actually, does it? I can just kill command it. Yeah, if he goes Fireguard Destroyer, I'll just kill command it. That's fine. Ooh. That is not good. Coin Totem? Really? Okay. I was kind of hoping that was Taunt, just to kind of punish him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I do want to clear both of these. I think I'll do it. Let's see what I get off this. And I also don't need... Actually, that was a mistake. Should have done this one. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, well... Does that really affect anything? I don't think so. So, yeah, it does make this worse. We'll trade into this. Hope this is freezing. It's freezing. And then just play Core Rage or Young Dragonhawk. That was a mistake. Should have traded the 1-1 into the 2-3 instead. I don't think it'll affect anything, because everything in my hand does massive amounts of damage, but it might. Oh boy, boy, boy. So he's just gonna... Yeah, he's gonna shift off, and that's gonna be annoying. Bit greedy if he's going for the Dragonhawk here. Eaglehorn Bow would be a really good top deck. Double High Main. I really want to slam a High Main here, but I actually think it's the wrong play. So I think next turn and the turn after I want to slam High Mains. The reason I did that is because I want to get a bit of value, and if I go High Main, what he has a Flame Tongue Totem, and if he gets Taunt, then my High Main becomes pretty much useless. So I'd rather just take out the Taunt entirely. Wow. I will take it. Alright, that confused me, actually, a lot. That made no sense. But does he have a second one? Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Well, is his hand just like hexes? This is a million hexes. I mean, like, I'll keep jamming threats into his million hexes. He's run out of hexes now, so he can't hex the high main. Oh, he's gonna, like, Earthshock Crackle. Still a 2-for-1, I'm fine with it, but it's like Earthshock Crackle, I'm just expecting it, which would power up the Unbounds a decent amount. Haven't been able to kill these Unbounds, which is a bit awkward. I do have a lot of damage, and he's on 18. Ugh. Boom. Doesn't actually do that much for him. Wait. So, Unleash does 5, 11, 16, 18. Wow, that's crazy. Make sure I haven't miscounted. Yeah, it's exact. That was nuts. I thought I had to roll Leok or Hoffer. In reality, I really didn't. Yeah, that shows the kind of burst damage you can put out with any Hunter deck. It's just insane. Oh snap, going up that legend rank. Yeah, legend rank. The funny thing about legend players is that there's two types. There's people who have got, like, there's people who have got to legend and just want to get top 100 to get Blizzard points. Or BlizzCon points, whatever the hell you want to call them. And then there's people who are just like, rank means nothing. Because if you don't want to go for BlizzCon points, legend rank means literally nothing. And it depends on the person, depends on how they got there, depends if it's like their first legend run, for example. They might try harder to see how far they can get. Haunted Creeper. I think I want to get a second 2-drop, so I'm hard mulliganing for it. High main, boom! Okay, that's what I was expecting there. Alright, so I traded a 3-drop for a 3-drop, arguably a better 3-drop. With that, we will end the squelching. Or start the squelching. End the squelching? Anyway, this is most likely Demon Lock or Zoo. It's Handlock. What the hell? Play Animal Companion, try and get some pressure going here. Leok. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned Leok is not always the worst, but it's a bit annoying sometimes. Because it means I do, like, Huffer would have done straight 8. Based on the way this guy's playing, this is Handlock. Now, the Handlock matchup, I would give my 2 cents on it, but to be honest, Handlock has not been that popular. It's mostly been Demon Lock, so I actually don't really have a accurate description of how well that matchup works out. So we're going to Hunter's Mark this. Just deal massive amounts of damage to him. And by massive amounts, I mean 6. 6 is not the hugest, like, number. Hugest? Really? Largest. But it works. Hellfire Mortal Coil. Interesting. Now, this is when we get to that weird position. This game loves Leox. To be honest, this is difficult. I don't have any kill commands, and I really don't want to put him... See, he'll be 6 mana, so I think what I'm going to do here is just Hero Power, take him to 13, so we can't go Molten Shadow Flame, and just pass. This is where it gets a bit awkward, because playing against Handlock is incredibly difficult, because you have to play around Moltens, and it's so hard. Like, next turn... Oh dear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he doesn't have any. Okay, that's a big deal. So, we could have put him to 3, but it actually doesn't matter. So if he doesn't have anti-heal bot, he's dead. Well, I say dead, he's close. Like, if he doesn't get anti-heal bot in the next 2 turns, he's gonna die before he can play Draxus. Lower third doesn't do anything. That does something. And I can't play Unleash, which would kill him, so that's fun. So what we're going to do is take that out and just play Cousin. Yeah. Just trying to remove as much damage from the board as possible, but this is coming down to the wire. It really depends on his top decks. I did put him to 2, which means he can't tap for answers. Molten. Okay, first Molten. Heal ball. Does he have a taunt? Dark Bomb? Something? A card. If he doesn't kill Leok, he's dead. Straight up dead. Leok will murder him because I have infinite unleashes. Dark Bomb, right? Does anyone actually fall for this? Like when you mouse over a card, you don't... Like... Iron Begal. Sure. I think I have lethal. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. So he didn't draw the taunts, he got the anti-kill bomb, but he didn't draw the taunts. So, 2 games up so far. That's actually the first handlock I've run into in a very long time. As I said, it's usually always demon lock. So they're running, it looks like a handlock, but it is not a handlock. In fact, demon lock actually tricks you into being Zoo a lot, actually. When you play against them, they go Flame Imp Gang Boss, and then suddenly Demon Fire into like other random stuff. And that really gets confusing. But when it becomes a bit more standard, I think Demon Lock has basically become standard, but when it becomes the universal standard, then you'll know what you're playing against. But at the moment, Warlock can be anything. Paladin. Now I'm hoping this is Dragon Paladin. Because Dragon Paladin is not an auto win by any mean, but it's pretty good. Because as soon as they start dropping dragons on turn 4 or 5, you just start killing them. Like, not the dragons, the player. It's just so insane. This hand, however, is not insane. This hand is terrible. Alright. Do we freezing this? Yes. So we're going to freezing this. If he attacks, he doesn't have Zombie Chow for the next couple turns. If he doesn't, then I'll just play Eagle Horn Bow, kill his Chow. Okay. This looks like one of those play Houndmaster on turn 4 with no targets games. Ooh, shielded Minibot. Oh, trap. This is where things get complicated. So I think I'm going to bow this Minibot twice, which sucks, but I'm going to do it. Play Houndmaster next turn, and then, or maybe I could play Freezing Hero Power next turn. Get his Minibot, maybe. Oh, another bow. Alright, so next turn's bow freezing, so yeah. Play the Houndmaster. Yeah, kill the Chow. bit of a rough start on my part. The problem with playing this deck over Face Hunter is it does have some consistency issues. Well, I say consistency issues, it's one of the more consistent decks in the entire format, but not the most by any means. Muster? Okay. If it's muster, I'm fine with it. Oh dear. I didn't get it. Alright. That worked out. So, Eagle Horn Bow. Killing that. Freezing. Attack phase. The reason I killed the Aldor is because I don't want him to freeze his Aldor and then just Aldor my high main. I really don't want to get my high main Aldor. Alright, so the freezing stops this easy trade. He should he trade? Yeah, he should. That's like, it's a basic one, he can use it. Would have been nice if that was explosive, but you can't get what you want each time. So I do have a chance of winning this game, but it was a bit of a rough start. There are a lot of situational cards in this deck, but there's still half the deck you're fine with having in your opening hand. Equality isn't even that bad unless he goes Consecrate here. Oh, he's got everything. Alright. 2 mini-bots, a Chow, a Knife Juggler, and the Equality Consecrate to take out my high mains. Wonderful. Let's try this again. If this gets Owlord, I think it's just game. Oh god, it's game anyway. Okay. Boom. Wonderful. Yes. Alright, we're done here. Yeah, that was a case of I had a bad start, he had a good start. It just happens. Stuff like that happens. Let's try it again. Alright, so we'll play probably about 2 games more. So yeah, the deck does have some clunky draws because you are playing things like Houndmaster, you're playing Iron Beak Owl's a bit clunky sometimes, you're playing 3 traps, so you can't just draw the traps, which is a bit awkward, things like that. So there are some potentially bad opening hands with this particular deck. A Warrior. Golden Warrior. Actually, Golden Warrior is one of the coolest animations in my opinion. This seems keepable. I think going Web Spinner, Scientist, Houndmaster seems good. Okay, Web Spinner, Scientist, Animal Companion. That's nuts. Alright, so what we can do here is Web Spinner. If he axes it, I'll be incredibly happy. Quick Shot even. Alright. So, the matchup against Control Warrior is worse than the matchup against Grim Patron Warrior. I'm fine playing as Grim Patron. Wow. Curve is perfect, seriously. Play the Scientist. Next turn, I think Animal Companion into Stranglethorn. Seems a bit nuts. Oh, not even. I think we're going to quick shot this. What is this? Freezing? Is this stronger? Like, I can go Animal Companion, Coin Spinner. Actually, I'll just go Animal Companion. Misha, that's fine. And then, flow the board a bit. He could have Death Bite to take this out, but if he doesn't have Death Bite to take this out, then he's kind of screwed. Because I can make this into 6 attack, and that's a lot to deal with. There goes the BGH, which means I will instead quick shot this. Yeah, quick shot. Haunted Creeper. I think next turn I think we might go Tiger into Boom. Seems decent. Hey, got someone spectating me. Woo. 5 mana Acolyte. Seems cost efficient. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play the Tiger here, hit the face for 5. And then next turn, probably go Boom. It depends a lot on this turn, but Boom is usually just the Windmill Slam win the game card. Black Knight. Interesting. Haven't seen a Black Knight in a while. And that is not a racist term, it is a Hearthstone card. Lotheb seems kind of brutal here, but I think going boom and then just hitting him in the face for 6 works. I don't really need to trade because I have a ridiculous board. So, yeah, he could brawl this and then I get 2 1/1s. I guess he could trade here and then brawl and hope for the best. And then he takes a bunch of boombot damage. That might be what he goes for. Oh, Armorsmith. That's good for him. Okay, so am I getting Whirlwinded? Yes. Alright, so I'm getting a Whirlwind effect played against me here. And we're going to see boombots everywhere. Oh, it's just the actual Whirlwind. Okay. Let's see where the boombots go. Classic. Alright. That's so annoying. Yeah, he's going to shield slam. Wow, that turn was busted. Alright. That was disgusting. So how much mana do we have here? We got 7, so I can actually just go Lotheb, Steady Shot. That turn was a mix of incredibly lucky and just a ridiculous combination of cards. Oh dear. Freezing, does that do anything? Not particularly. So, actually, I can play Eaglehorn Bow, Freezing Hero Power Spinner. Well, I mean, the freezing is mostly just to give me a bow charge. Because he's going to attack with something. Like, he kind of has to. And it'll also get rid of one of the boombots, at least briefly. Which I'm fine with. This game went from being very, very favored for me to being not very favored at all, actually. At this point, I'm kind of on the trying to survive plan. Not necessarily survive in terms of not dying, but trying to kill him. King Crush! It's close. That is close. Shield. Ugh. Alright. That is the most painful attack I have done in a while. Now, he played as Big Game Hunter earlier, which means if he doesn't have the second Shield Slam or one of 2 executes, then he's in trouble. I'm aware of how many cards are in his deck. Let me guess, he just has the actual shield. Yeah, he does. Looks like I lost this game based on Boombot RNG. Always entertaining. I don't get the point in attacking here. Why would you attack here? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, he's attacking me. That doesn't make any sense. The reason for it is because it gives me an extra bow charge. For no reason, basically. But anyway, so is there a way of me winning this game? That is one of the ways I can win this game. Do we take face damage here to protect High Mate? I don't think so. This game, basically, the turning point in this game was that my boom bots were in wrong order. If they had gone in a different order, he would have had 2 less armor and couldn't have shield slammed my guy, even with the RNG I got, which was not very good. So, yeah, it's annoying, but I've got a feeling this game was entirely decided by Boombot RNG, which is always entertaining. Second Shield Maiden. Yeah, Control Warrior is far superior than Grim Patron Warrior in this matchup, just is. Now, I'm going to play that kill command while I have a beast. How am I planning on winning this game? Quick shot into Huffer or something. Quick shot into kill command would do it. Yeah, because he's just going to trade, take my board out. Let me guess, Belcher? Straza. Yeah, we're done here. So, kind of annoying, but that game was basically decided by Boombot RNG, which which is a little bit too common of an occurrence in Hearthstone nowadays. As I said in the deck tech, Dr. Boom is a little bit too swingy right now. Anyway, so we'll play one more game. Currently 2-2. See if we can go positive. That'd be nice. Yeah, the deck has roughly a 65 or 66% win rate, I think. Hunter, playing against a rank 1. Okay. Someone doing the last minute legend run. I will keep Gizem Mystic. In fact, this hand is really good. It doesn't have Mad Scientist in it, which is literally the best card in the entire mirror match. It's like, Kesen is very powerful, but Mad Scientist is just insane. If he has coin Mad Scientist, it's gonna suck. Oh dear, he's gonna coin, yeah. Mad Scientist. Is that worse or better? I can't decide. I guess we freezing this thing. What could he have next turn? Another 2-drop? Yeah, we'll Juggler. Face Hunter is naturally good against midrange, so I'm kind of hoping that this isn't Face Hunter. Here comes the decision. What do you attack? The Knife Juggler, the Face, or the Web Spinner? The correct answer is, yeah, it's that. So, I didn't actually draw. We're going to try and draw this. That is hilariously effective. And my Knife Jugglers are hilariously bad today. Good to know. Maybe I should have attacked the Web Spinner into the Scientist. Does it make any difference? Yes. Alright, so yeah, I should have attacked the Scientist because I wanted to kill... No, because then the Juggler trigger could have messed me up. Alright, so there was no real correct way of doing that. Thank you! I will happily take that very, very juicy trade. Will I? Yes. Mine. This is freezing. Yeah, thought so. 3 freezing traps, seems fair. So, he can trade with this thing. He could also play Unleash. Unleash is okay here. Oh, the classic Hunter's Mark, hope for the best play. Never get punished for it. I've done that a lot as well. I have done that play more than I care to admit, and yeah, it's... You should never be rewarded for doing that, but you are every time. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I think... Yeah, I think I've won 4 or 5 different games with 50-50 flips like that before. That's kind of, it's the penalty and also the joy of playing Knife Juggler in your deck. Ooh, Emperor Cobra. Let me guess. Nope. Alright, that worked out. And let's see what I can accomplish here, because I want to slam high main, which means... that I want to kill this Emperor Cobra. Perfect. Wow. Okay, that makes up for all of my bad RNG before. That was nuts. Now, I happen to know he does not have one of his freezings, which means the chances of him being able to go Unleash Freezing is incredibly low. He has high main, and I have 1,000,000 freezings. Alright. I also have Boom. Nah, Unleash the Hounds is the thing. What we will, however, do is... Do I kill command here? No. Alright. So, he needs Unleash the Hounds, otherwise his high main is completely dead. This is... Well, not dead in terms of it's been removed, but dead in terms of it does nothing. Unleash the Hounds? Top deck? You know you want to... Nope, it is a Houndmaster. Pass. Yeah, thought so. Eesh, that's a lot of damage. Straight into the high main. Play. Boom. Look at the ridiculously complicated board state. This board is so stuffy he can't unleash. That's hilarious. He would have to sacrifice 2 of his guys, 3 of his guys. He can't even sacrifice 3 of his guys. He cannot get a full unleash. He cannot get a full unleash. That's hilarious. Houndmaster being bounced here. I am okay with that. He's gonna taunt up his... Yeah, if you're doing this, you're grasping at straws. I think this game is over. He already played his Hunter's Mark earlier. That has to be explosive, and even then I think he's dead. Kill command, kill command. The classic double kill command. Yeah, it's explosive. Can we kill him with boom bots? That'd be hilarious. Unnecessary, but hilarious nonetheless. Now, it could be misdirect for all I know, so let's get that out of the way. Alright, so we ended up winning that, not necessarily off the back of Kizm Mystic, but Kizm did pretty well in that game. It was mostly just having a million freezings. They really messed some stuff up. So anyway, played 5 games in 30 minutes roughly, that works. Played 5 games, lost 2, and I think there was obviously some luck in the last game, but it was on both sides. But the 2 games I lost, one of them was to Boombot RNG, which kind of sucked, but then again, Control Warrior is much better than Grim Patron Warrior against Midrange Hunter. And the other loss was against the Paladin because I had a really bad opening hand. So I think that's actually a decent set of games to close on. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you have any feedback, put it in the comment section below. If you want to see the deck tech, I will put the link to the deck tech where I go over everything in the description. I'll also put a link to the deck itself in the description as well. Bows now, from Jotto, signing off.